Hello everyone, today I want to talk about Aurora and how Aurora has absolutely soared. Aurora today is up 11.82%, around 1.13 Canadian dollars on the Toronto Stock Exchange. This is massive for Aurora. They have broken through $10.5 range. They are now sitting at $10.74. There's a reason for this, and the reason behind this is Cohen & Co have had a rather bullish call about Aurora stock. So Aurora is up 58.5% since the start of the year in 2019. This hasn't been a straight upwards trajectory. There has been downs, ups and sort of levels, but overall Aurora's had a fantastic year so far. So Vivian Azer is Cohen's managing director, and she specializes in beverages, tobacco and cannabis. I'll have her page up on the screen now so you can have a read of it yourself, but she's the first senior Wall Street analyst to cover the emerging cannabis sector, and that's why she is such an important figure, and that's why her earnings call has had such an effect today. So she mentioned how Aurora had established a 20% market share of adults in Canada on recreational cannabis. This is great, and she also liked Aurora's large cultivational footprint. She said this gives it a cushion to weather the ups and downs of not just the Canadian market, but its 23 international locations as well. She also believes that Aurora will deliver positive earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization by its fiscal fourth quarter in June, and that will be one of its first cannabis stocks to reach this milestone, ahead of Canopy and Afria. She also thinks that their valuation looks fairly reasonable, even with Aurora's rally. She also said that they have a stabilizing factor to them, such as their geographical footprint and their international presence. She did say at the end that any investor that buys this company should be prepared to weather the storm of volatility. As you can see, there's been plenty of swings, and it's up 58% just this year, and it's up 12% today almost. So it definitely is an up and down stock, and you can make a lot of money, you can lose a lot of money, but overall in the long term she's very bullish on Aurora, and has even given it a $14 Canadian price target, which is much above what it is now, and it closed the day at $9.60 before this earnings call. So that's massively up. That's about 46% above its current trading level. She's also expecting revenue to rise massively from $305 million in 2019 to $742 million in 2020. These are all Canadian dollar figures. And $1.3 billion in fiscal year 2022. That is unbelievable growth. Why is this important? Why do I want to tell you this today? So you have an idea of how volatile these stocks really are and how much they can swing. But it's an interesting place to be. I currently hold probably around, not much, around 10% of my portfolio. And I'll have that in an upcoming video about my portfolio. But I have about 10% of my portfolio in Aurora Cannabis, and I picked Aurora for a variety of different reasons. I just liked how they were all European certified compared to Canopy, which did not have anywhere near as much European certified marijuana to sell. I liked the way the company was run. I liked the management. The only thing I did have a concern over was their share dilution, as they do usually purchase other companies with their own stock, which does dilute the shares for other shareholders, but I don't think this is a massive issue as long as it's not abused. But Aurora also produced 575,000 kilograms per year, and this provides Aurora Cannabis with the infrastructure that allows it to weather these early storms. And she also expects the Canadian recreational and medical markets together to represent a market of about 12 billion Canadian dollars by 2025. And she expects the international market to grow to 31 billion by 2024, and that's up from a previous estimate of just 9 billion. So a $22 billion increase in what she believes the international medical marijuana market will be worth is absolutely unbelievable. And this is only 5 years' time as well, so that is fairly long term, but if you can hold out for 5 years, there's definitely massive revenue potential. And this is another reason why I liked Aurora and its Europe certified marijuana, is because they can sell directly to Europe. As soon as the floodgates to Europe open, Aurora are perfectly positioned to sell to Europe, whereas Canopy might have to set up new grow operations, get everything certified to be able to sell. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to check out my last one about 3 dividend paying stocks that pay monthly, and subscribe if you like the video. If you want to see more stuff like this, do stock analysis, financial news, make sure you like the video and comment down below any questions you have, any critiques, any constructive criticism. I'd love to hear it. Want to improve all the time. So thank you very much. See you in the next one.